Making kind of your text messages about the Western Regional Chairman of the NDC, Nana Tuku, is the best to be leading for 2016. We don't need any nepotism from Joe Pasasa or Elembele. And teachers went for ICT workshop organized by RLG last year. We were promised of a laptop each. We heard the laptops are in, but the education office in Techiman are saying the laptops are for only ICT teachers. Please assist us to know the truth. Mon komu PRO, Komla Buchi, Techiman District Education. Please ask GES why some professional teachers are not paid September salary. Nanaya, continue this story for me. Makacho, any year into me, I was in the second tier pension, in Fibe Munini, who was some car to assume. But I quite want to quickly, at a pay, Yegusu the MPP, Komo, Davia Ma. Wo ahomano so me ma na chi e ma na kwa ba e danase se wajebre se ono so dinadwe nkyere ba no na me busa ne preko pese enei ma davie ma mo achia mo akwa ba den ana AC wo New Patriotic Party mu, especially when party can for akọ English amanone se wonu koshia party anchi ma ono asumo mato ba bi se omo ba ho a de ebeto omo enye bi nie en wa 70
Imagine in an eye of show, the Jabba so. Emma was say, what to me, I'm a so semi casa or more. Lady Kind, Professor Anketia or True Book of friend, and then Nipani Nipa. Now, Nipani Nipa. Now, a mere woman, a mamma will say, Nipa be Nipa. Na nipa bi ne nipa ne di kan yen party yi mo no yen general secretary otutu mienu ye fani Damboti oye general secretary no na president Kufoma an appointment okon yen second or third vice chairman ye fani Edianan ona odi eduma no ye ya kosi se wo yi ohininto. It is not hidden tono because Ediana who handed over to not hidden to Ediana was not the national organizer. The then national organizer here, Lord Connie. It is one new history of MPP. No, this is not the first time a general secretary is handed over to a second or a third vice chairman. And I mean, to say. John Bwedu is dying to act as a general secretary for 1 week. Okay, for the record to be set straight, Damboti Wuye, Ediana in Wuye. Then now Launa Esekuno national chairman. Let me say, no treasurer. Number 2, the chairman the general secretary. One of the Birmingham. So I consultative was a conservative conference. And he said, other common, you can put in Asia, what to do with the year. Said, be now, or did it 2 baby in a year? There and then, no, as I said, I can ratify. Now, so, a matter, 1, 2, and power fire. Said, Dana, and we have play, and now. Team of the self-appointed strategists strategizing only to destroy people in MPP, not to strategize against the idea of Okoshiano and what's up here. Now, 1 week idea naturally. So what committee was a 3 or 4 days Congress meeting? Well, yeah, it's only fair and proper. What get in touch with a few ideas. Now, the ones who was here, and one anymore, one can just say, oh, then, when we are, yet, I didn't know why. But that was one side of the story. Now, what you're meeting, and I was in full starting, and got them a focus from the northern side. When you couldn't, no one for the number. And I watch it, Yama. Sami, what's it, yo? Sami Crab is sort of pushover to agree to some of their Nyama Wabayeno, 80 and nobody will so. But you see, this damn dear Burkina Faso even Bagri. The speed of Anu didn't affect the people there, affecting Ghanaians. Ghana Funia didn't woo here. So London Footy Abuchi, not Obi 1 week or so. She had now a month. And one people who say the speed over will affect whoever will emerge as a flag bearer of the new patriotic party. You know, that never do a party more. Paul asked them for what I said, what Kennedy can follow. Some of us Brad, I joined MPP, no. Now I didn't know the Taramempo. Let me just say a pom. I didn't know the Taramempo. Let me just say a pom. Says I didn't know. Out of them. Some of us will not let any body or peer or feeling party move. Not that bad. I said I did the impeachment case. No one invoke. No one said no to now to publish the poem. Now to Afokwa. What have you gained? What have you gained? And then Nami Tiemu a Badwam na light no call up. It's Mantiania Nana Obibwa in kind. Nana Obibwa or Obia Okano correct. I like him. He was one person who openly came out to support Paula Foko. And he our access to Paula Foko. He was one person who openly supported Kwabena Paul. So if what was see in India, you have to make sure what anti well. Now never do you cause so I am paying for you very share. If we are behaving like the proverbial ostrich, never do you cause so now you to be in camp, near to me in camp. Make one time whoever is going to emerge as a flag bearer, no, because Nkofobia wa man tem our person what you can fool. I am for ya try a confubon ya try ya fool na confubon beto. Now what person what take any pump arise so no. Some of us will look at their faces and tell them, Omahine, every time we are kryptonite. Everybody yes to of course Samaria well no. Of course mami suka kana menum. Chena mami tete ne ho bonu so. And I used to catch as a mommy, what is your problem? Or by my power in it down one says a young kunu. Some of us are going to tell certain people what Jesus told the woman of Samaria at the well of Samaria. What is this? From the one, let's take a break upon it. Some people have decided that they will not let them know peace. You know, and they cannot focus. They cannot get focused. But if somebody can look and not a company forward and party or be cut up a break upon, sir. Is it something to write home of? Nobody has got that person to book. More like for could have full. To me, I cash it. The person is going scot free. Obi a bibia, Obi a bibia, no biaka. Now, some of them, no, I want the one office, I hatchet ground, you know. Yakupon, Pepper, so summer. She is still so London follow what's the one Chiapa bread upon Apola Pokwa, one Ghana, as well. Well, I was one pitching, no, Pokwa Pesica. Young Congress. Now, young no confidence in them. Now, what for MPP? What for MPP? At the time, yeah, people should look into people's faces and tell them, I have some an agenda. Here only agenda. Here only ambition. Agenda who won't power with some. Do you know whether you will live to 2016? No. And look, John Wedu is one of the shining stars in MPP. He's got a future. John Wedu is free to make us show, sir. And you have Japan. And not sir. Apoko na watawo. The people who are reaching to you are the people you are eating with. If please, Sakwabeje Paul, I'm our fear. I hope you are not dying too. Now, when I want to got the we are way organize a Juma is not to sit in an office. You have to go around. Let's reclaim our constituencies are orphans. We have what to do. We have what to do. Look at your constituencies. They put things that we didn't do well. Go and see what is happening there. And that is it. Now when you income travel no woman. No in the now when no.
All right.
I all of a sudden. When I come to for you, and I promise to cast it, and on for my or the promise to cast no, madam, we are no so on you know, Shamo. Who is Cabrera for? Who is Polakoko? I didn't want my one for two. Who was the beginning of why did you disqualify them? Why did you allow them also to go and pay their this thing? We have this committee, we have council of elders.
All right, now we.
Party headquarters, so back the election committee, led by opinion back of any being Sally, was young warrior meeting. And I was there, ever to me, a pig. Who may I say, Koyadino? Number 24, number one battery papa, 1 year away, 1 year away, 1 year away.
Okay.
And what would that mean?
Now we have a batch of Medawasi.
Am I in and you forward one pie or Patimo? So one mom pie, not a Pukasi, a Pukokoma and pie, you know, I have someone. Everybody. What the media was going to come from the director, I don't know what are you Mahama, but you forward one back for my people. When I go over the short who constituency, we lost over 7,000 votes. What are you bringing on board? All of a sudden, what my empire team now? This is a day. Oh, money back. I didn't go Afoko. He pulls Afoko. I didn't pass. For my capital position. Now I'm my. We are not the
all right.
One constituency. Yeah, we need that. We are not the item and not the coma.
All right. Davi, Mamma do ACP. It's okay. Maybe I didn't miss you. Mamma was. But I'm encouraged. I'm a very energetic, very, very, very firm, accessible young men. I will have them say. Omu vision is soon. Every team the Ghana doing Pempensua, Japan, China, Korea, America, intimate still. Omu diane say, O dear we bian, you don't honor ye. Fanny die mamping for Nafa Ghana and Titiano, Ebo Brana Fanim dear count. What your soon yansa oko and imprecope. Tinia dear Nim tight and at home so. Say Mabuna omo so ye. Yes, a mon court bia, ye shembra. Namumwa Ghana, Mrashibi Germano. Nabi be intimate conkai. Kama. Bako party di ene nwati eja dem si bubura. Bako di boba. Me say every pino. Nimnyam for market.
Michel.
Bajo so boko di
Akefuso anu pe nya ye hon. Adom.
I go say it is
Adom.
Very good.
Last week na Nchayen Tasam Papa, the Becker Ansafo substation. The underground cable could be a Jacotoma, the honing in our show. But into Winneba, Agona Street drew Caswana Pamina blackout.
Wow.
But Mefa, more freed. Now, Mada, electricity paying for Winneba, no. One regional office as a papa on your grid company for no. There were born wasn't. In fact, we promised them or China and a Yebenya power, but they were able to get some excess supply be Emma, was mehen nti yɛbɔ hɔn abado yɛn regional minister ana MC our winneba in fact mpanyinfo nyinaa wotu hɔ anamɔ nti nyame na Adom simpa asomdwi mara
eba party so but yɛba yɛntwɛn yo oh bibi abɔkɔ
nyame Adom bɔkɔ
cocoa season abɛn bɔkɔ sɛ me as more interest kakra cocoa fo bi wɔ akyerɛ ɛgya ɛgya me hɛ sɛ aba bɛpagya mu kakra ma me na ɛgya wɔnya adwene bi sɛ aba bɛpagya mu kakra ma yɛn
ɔma hin yɛdi kan ma menkyia ahwɛfoɔ na no pai nyɛma mmienu na mɛka ho asɛm na cocoa deɛ ka ho na deɛ ma mewɛ aho kakra ɛyɛ one of my main routes ɛwɔ my constituency Benjamin Junction to Sekwadwo Krom Road no mmerɛ bi a nsuo bɛtɔ biara na akwan na block completely sabi yenya mfa ko ta akra ngu so man ya anka enam na agya ka ntumi nkɔ na ka ndimra ya na ya rekosam ti ene mpanyifo egu so aye kasa most especially or sports be along the stretcher since you to a ntumi ma ka emfa so ene mpanyifo egu so aye kasa ya frɛ Ghana Highway Authority mpanyifo more region ni more area ho omo gye anu yie sɛ omo mobilize quickly no maba in fact cheche mu omo de ma me ne sɛ contractor da kwan ne so a aya na ye mfa contractor foforo enye den emeto so by no de ayo madwuma mu asem de ehia ne se kwan no ebetom nti that explanation de me a on by de me hia ne se on na eda so na be ye o se nipa foforo na be ye o ye ma kwan nti de na me be da me na because constantly no course na homachi car beka ho ya frɛ MP ni ade yen na ye kɔ hɔ kɔgye mandate nti omu nim regional Ghana Highway Authority panyin bia wo MP na akɔ ya akɔgye omu mandate na omu nim nti I can assure conform ho ne sɛ omu ma yɛmrɛ kakra bi so ma ya ama yen a me ya meba ne yankase abɛyɛ ya ade sɛ yen ne nam kwan no so na yen kwan papa bi ɛfa so a ɛba bɛyɛ ya ade ne ayɛ de toso mienu ɛyɛ kokoo nsɛm so ba me constituency about 70 to 80% of the people omo ho no edwa omu die pa e kokoo na wo hwɛ sɛ ne world market price no nyankopɔn adaroma ekona say eye la 2013 2014 year na enye kra na wo hwɛ world market price sisi ana eye I can say on authority say the way see ko ide nyankopɔn ya adom aban a wodwen akuafo ho a waka no manifesto mu so betua not less than 70% of the FOB price no ahwa yebetum afei nso ye ne aban akasa omahene du sa amre ya kokoo akuafo ya no mobobo sa amre ya to kokoo they say ya close kokoo ya nto kokoo at this point but sa amre na omoma eco school a omuhia ska etua school fees ne ade nipa no so na dwuma ya kokoo so atia se nti ye ne aban akasa yegusu so ne kasa mejiri ye se ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ ntentem
na ɔmo ankofa ahomti ankɔtɔn de bo abofo
exactly nti mejidi ye sɛ saban betie nya anka ɛbɛyɛ mpo anka within the week ya aban mra bontin but ɛne ɔmo akasa behind the scene na mejidi ye sɛ ɔmo tie asopa mu a ɛnkɔyɛ ma ahoyehia farmers ne komu no ɛnkɔdɔso again in mind with we no so no ɛbɛ guide ɔmo against future opening of the season yene mpanyifo ni bia kasa mo ma kire se e ba se omu mie season mpa on be bie ama pieces no atokoko no at that particular price na ban ba bonti no betuma akwakoje difference nti I think that aban betie ya ye no makasa ma indicate so matie nti within the week ya mpo se aban tumi ebie kokoo no se na be ya farmers no benya school fees atua omoma school fees ni ade a
Alexander Afenyo Markin, Honorable, quickly, Uncle Jenny Patriotic Party. So the understanding is that now, last week, I have it, NIPA 17 with their numbers, and the baby almost free by 11 FR bus and 6 FR Iwim and Omushia around Pyramid House for a meeting to destabilize the party and the party's chairman and the general secretary. And 2, to cause all they can to impeach the chairman. Anna, Onako P. UK, so party executives also say, it's an 1% and 1% and bet na konwa suntino. Almost they are not ready to meet them in the United Kingdom. In fact, a lot of calls this morning from the United Kingdom and from the United States and Ghana internally. One of them was Daviama, and I don't know what him going to respond about. Is it all well within the party, MPP?
Alignment to the Ebinum Alpha Pambide will be put to General Secretary Nonye National Chairman. Mente. Na min jeans this would there say obi wa the margin mpoa. The margin no as butum achedo. It is true that a political party like NPP, though you share the same ideology, but you adwin in your in terms of opinion. But eventually, Sebasha, whenever there is a major event, it be what party in Mudo before the day, you know, it's opinions that ma, but even one day. What could be a NEC meeting, what could National Council meeting, then a statement would have come out there. Them. So it tells you that in spite of all disagreement, you know, there is a pointer, Yidra, Sebio as a party in there, you were Butenye there as a political party, you be win power. Yembra them. Nana Akufo-Addo the issue no the General Secretary not supporting Adom and Paul Afoko not. To me personally, Eja Afoko or your campaign make it oba simple obe share delegate ni bi okaka sakwa no kase okanyi de no rounds or okoni nyina Otse and Zekwer, the party for Nipi Nara was a Nana Akufo-Addo. Now, Ojina, when him, no hobby. Now, I can't Obiara there. He is not going to stand in the way of the people's choice. Okay? A week to Tamale, Eja Afoko. Ne ringtone, according to some people, I'm a friend in line, that a friend phone or ring, you win, you know. He publicly also said that the perception that he would stand in the way of Nanan is not true. Now, young brother General Secretary, Oye Kobrenjapo, he came to meet us in Parliament. Some of these concerns were raised that, look, Awo Nkano supported Alan Naze. You know, he also gave some historical area about work as a spokesperson and a campaign manager. They look, why you man and that? Why them? No, urban. On Bakade, Obejino be party in the party in Baba Power. Recently, I had a special aid, Musta Superior. We issue statement or issue, you know, or say, or feel the party in Baby Ayedun, Nanado is the best person, you know, to lead the party into 2016 elections. It could be true. The certain decisions of the General Secretary and the Chairman, National Chairman, has not been popular with some other stakeholders in the party. But I would disagree with anybody who will say the General Secretary or National Chairman won't pay then Adom obey a flag bearer. I would disagree. About the intra, I see them as experienced enough politically to take certain decisions at Obabwa party. You see, Matt Mete Daviama, Wakada, no, me just don't know, a former treasurer, national treasurer of the Wakada. Yes, I think so. Yes, national treasurer. Yeah. Mete Nekase no can. And when the Yama Minum, oh yeah, Abatan, Assembly Koda, or Homan, Mete Nusu no be. It is true. Politics, Obia Pede, Ochanadjin. But Emia Mesrani, the MPP, Adubro. Yena Yenya Yama Butter. I would urge the general secretary and the chairman. They are 9-member executive body. Steering committee. And sana other, co-opted or appointed members in the work. They themselves, must demonstrate to the rest of the party stakeholders in the way. That's
correct.
National chairman or any general secretary and the rest of the executives, national organizer, first vice, second vice, national treasurer, national women organizer, and all that. One bra one tina fakor. Na one ma nkrofu hu de. Ye yakuro. Ye take a decision biara. Ye nyina ya adwena. In fact, Tama national general secretary Otukwana was the issue statement though Uncle Freddie Blay on your acting national chairman. Now Uncle Sammy Crab on your acting general secretary. Meso hallelujah Razi. Yeah, that's it. I'm there. I'm paying free. OFL. Munche Yichibayan. Obian and vision.
But there's this issue that acting chairman has a challenge with the acting general secretary. I was opting for others.
Mine.
This is
The actings.
word. See, that's it.
That's why my they are experienced enough to know what they should do in such a critical time. Okay? Masam ni de. Say mpanyinfo won nyina wo bom na what ye what twanamon bi ochre de hwe wo ya wo kita adwene kor won nyina party ni yeye na obiru ntum mfechi no mfa kasa bi because you see iban nkase twu no obiru kasa bi na Freddie Blay na oba party dama onu so baka because Freddie Blay oba party ni mu as MPP on cherries, but he's always been part of our ideology. Way back in 1996, our party no yakro parliament. And the monarch yet to see my emphasis one about no bishop back do be by 1 year. Look, ombwa. Yama me wakasa. Obaten biara mo baka na ranyen. Oya na yem hihye ohon. Na me so me feel there. So I am passed there UK or I am passed there UK. Sebio General Secretary no national chairman. Minim ma esi wo ho. But so I am passed there mpanyinfo bi wo pede wo share the executives in the UK. Me feel there politically they could meet, and if they have some grievances they could put it across that general that means something na yet one from him.
No, party can't move CD to an individual or group of people. Why do you have doubts about that? Because if people think that if you don't follow a particular pattern, you are antichrist.
The baby are kon me yon yadwe me pen dem pocho. Say American pocho. Don't put it that way. Now that is please with the greatest respect to you. I am saying that party biara in the NDC in the actually daily guide front page Adekoka. This is a man who feel there. No so why you be or my party no when you more seats in the world in trying to do here in trying to do there, okay? Where you work binum kafa ni taki coming them former MP odododio
ni taki coming
e binum say wo permanently Spain e binum say there Adekoka mpona o sha ase na headquarters neck decided they say he occupy any position be party at the constituency level you don't qualify to even become a regional officer. As for political party,
but you know what you have done this morning. My person will respond specifically to.
I will get it.
But Adekoka at the end.
Remember, I would
the bearing.
What I'm trying to tell you is that don't take a specific matter in isolation. and draw a conclusion.
Draw a conclusion. Me say, series of happenings and utterances and write-ups and personalities indicate say. You say, maybe the Mebusa Wahabiano, but you remember, come out near the Mebusa Wahabiano. Me, I'm not a party member.
Party member. What I'm trying to, but whatever we discuss here shapes opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
Politics is media driven.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that in driving opinion, it must be well guided.
Okay. So
sure, exactly. And I'm saying here that we are not doing any hero worshipping in MPP. It is rather the generality of the people who believe that at this stage in the party's political history, we should go in a certain direction. You should expect that there are some people who become fanatic in that respect. There are some people who become very extremists. Me believe there, me just there. Yeman and Adom. However, I should entertain certain views, extremist views about Apola Foko or Nano Hininto or Kwabne Japan or Dr. Anane or anybody whom I perceive not to be moving in that direction. You won't get me as Afenyo Market. You get my point. I think that in politics, the means the main otresi, but only in Chade as I say, and when the way I am, Mammy Davia Morcastle, Odu baby Rusu, a yell, Odu baby no look in pain far. We walk on Sabi was someone room fan check at as a far one moon to be or say party or your partner or your okay. The dynamics in MPP no at each level or each stage no or different. Sabaka ya yekro tamale no. Immediately Mr. Paul Afoko winning, people thought that hey, there was this perception that Nanado had some preferred candidates, okay, and those candidates did not win, so it meant his popularity in the party had waned. Some people held that view, but it was not the case. Party folk at each stage, each level of party election, be a woni mawope. Baby a ye dui. Ye nyina kasa ye beka za kire ye woni de. Adwene bi a e wo no mombre fom. Okay. Party no onye ne kanko. All right. Ye do the last stage, the last phase of our internal elections. Okay. Baby are Andre. Baby are Andre. Baby who are you? Men from do fias. Do fias. Men from do fias. Oh, confirm motor will poto na baby. What should I do? Okay, I'm a poto up and down. Look at the poto for a zero for me. Philip poto in Yabutan. Oh, in Yabutara. Muna motor will soon come. I feel as a poto change the motor. Oh, my mamma gas in Joe. Mamma, my friend Abermarket. Oh no, can I send them off a film? As Ossie was a fair film. Okay. Cobna, all time. Seven K. Tell you, Cobna, in opening remarks. You know, Cobna opening remarks. Honor our being. Okay. New road was if you want maybe 1 year. As a from Obi our being Messiah complain. In Jamie Jabos, young man, wearing the Jabos sit down. You don't know okay road. All right. 2 years better than 1 year. As a from how my see I said one by side. I am the man. I am the message chair from a Mandan Tempo Amaba. That's right. Mammy Patcher and the baby Andre. Okay. Eh? Ibinum one way flag bearership nomination. What's one way? Oh, Yabutan. Maland Yabutan. Binum what's one way? One NDC for one flag bearership a racing one way nomination. One way. What's one way? Import na samatu. Sure. Of maybe it's an it is true. Remember example. Sure. What kind of example? Kofi Adams Ekewa. Nobody has. No quotation. Or quotation the Kofi Adams a hey not. Hey they be aye ba ha not na metim baby din. Kofi Adams na asem ni de on ze President Mahama no then oracle
but does that mean
remember
question
me question
him I don't know
come here abota oh ya tum wonje we
one see
Kofi si de James Agaga mara mi ni se wo Metro TV o say wo bu ebazi Mahama no oracle Abujinapo Deputy Energy and Petroleum Minister o say they don't have any other candidate apart from President Mahama. One for 1 year they will buy nomination. Democracy what's the chade what the Badwam and we nimna ekocho ma owo. Inti nyamina dom oh am I me say. Enya nyamina dom. Ye boy. Asam aba. Ye fi asama. Ye baka. They shouldn't think that eyin ketenketi obema obocover one mismanagement and incompetence. 2016 MPP and Anado yeah power. Nyame Oshada me
quickly on MPP because
quickly
I mean quickly on MPP say what the guy do fiasem.
Omahini my man can say may refuse social temptations and member certain topic amami. Na medinachi. We go straight to the point. You say the name who person no ona ne dia aba
some mozo o wa pod
o say the time had din
hakam kaka eye din dan some mozo mo nam no dado wo so ka wo nam na asam
the cost wo MPP mo no obitima fan say me NDC na make kasa but whether you like it or not yes say but you say asunu mienu eko a eye grasses of friends say insensan and ebre the ekoso MPP mu sese wonu mo ho ye mmobo e party nim pa na e binum say markets mo the youth in the party ndi say unya akonya bi say na back pa mu no waka no kre na so be window dressing na ese wara wo na ama me awuwo na say wo say wada obenya ne aba be bo ampese mu wadi look you don't need to be a political scientist to see say with the current happenings in the MPP no they should forget about 2016 election. They should forget about it. So when you political leadership, even per the constitution of MPP, no, the leader of the party, no, Abraham flag bearer, no, is the chairman of the party. It is when you a political party in opposition, chairman need the leader of the party, not when a chairman and secretary echo. The chief executive of the party, Ekomudia, now barely 2 years to election. That's what I would say. When election, it means that you are building castles in the air. What do you respect? You are building castles in the air. So what I say. For me, see, whether constituency executive member, region or national, you don't even need to be friends to work together. You don't need to.
Because the bigger picture is the party.
It's a political party. And that is why I salute General Seydou Nketia. And your opposition handing over party to them. No. Handing party over to them. No. What's it look? I'm a being do more quadraje no money or momba. What's it look? You don't need to be friends before you can work together. Now, Obi Biamra on board. Now, Yemfa party and go back to power. And that is what is expected of every executive member, whether constituency, region, or national. Party be anywhere, I can agree. Party be anywhere in Semunim. But to the extent they say, an opponent or opposition party be and they're planning against another political party.
Political party against political party.
Within a particular political party, sir, man for inya agreeing to the extent the leader of the party. Master, the chief executive of the party. Obinima bomu
if it's about Obia Bontimpa, for the records, I have for the records, the chairman of the party, MPP, as we speak now, is under 24-hour guard. because of death threats from within the party. It's managed to
dress. When you Zimara, issues about
if it is about my response to say death threats, 24-hour guard now down to there. Contrary to your candidate, I'll support you. If you have other, okay,
sure.
Put it through.
You see, minimum there meaning until had the Bakasa Mama Party, minimum pa. Nanso, minimum so there, Sabio or Kansama propaganda biaso, no limit to home. I mean, Sabio. Issues about Nimpokum. I was not happy. Let me be sincere with you. I was not happy the least. When Yan Bread the Pain, Kennedy Japan raised this issue there, Obi, wa party nimu, Dr. Ananimu, wa plan there, wa pede woku, nanado. I was not the least happy that, similarly, when Dr. Anani spoke on a platform, okay, 1998, in same message, for the first time, I criticized a member of the Democrats or Yakasefi Omboa. Minya me jigni to me jizi there. All kasa, on kasa. Yes, you can say whatever. 2016 to me win or any view. However, to conclude and say with authority, so factually to the point that Ibinum will issue death threat.
It is not from him. No. I have had the privilege of interviewing the chairman just about 2 weeks back. And he confirmed that he's received those threats as a result. Officially, he's written to the police service.
Did the national chairman say that? Did the national chairman say that?
If you have anything contrary to the American, let's check it and I'll give you that privilege.
But we should not entertain.
You admit that the chairman is on the 24-hour police guard. You admit.
You see, we should not use this platform to
more time.
Very good. We should not use this platform today. You're going to use the debate.
No. Listen. In creating impression, be said. Men are made here, and I may bomb it, and I make us say a binum and quack. You are Paula Foku. No, it's not. Yamina me bomb it. Don't paint that picture at all. So Mina me bomb it. With the due respect, okay, baby, when your life is obey. Yeah, he has not made up his mind to listen to what you are saying. And you make like I tell me better. I made the party moon some I propaganda. Whatever I am saying, you know, a mere repetition of what is happening in your party.
Okay.
Obia be granting interview not more than 5 minutes ago, and some more kind of worse than what I'm saying. What's the other catcher me say? Ube detective what I should say on this platform. You cannot tell me what to say to favor you or what to say be comfortable. What I say. So I'm here to speak my mind. Allow me. In order for viewers and listeners to enjoy the program, I'll keep my calm. You keep your calm. Let's see. The officer what can we do? Look, whether you like it or not. The AC or MPP among your Sisiano are very dangerous. Ye Ghana, and MPP Munko, Ghana, your political.
What did I your kind? Say, Obit Mika say, me sure ho. Said the year, papa.
And want it, he didn't listen. Want it, no, and even it is even dangerous. What can I say? More lawyer cuckoo dam. I want more party, more matters as where nobody has even commented on it. Then you tell me, I'm propaganda. Or see, Daviama, not see mutual women organizer, but pay the guru in MPP, no, or see, or your former treasurer of the party, a guru, or Babasia, or see, a minimum catch like a bread, Japan say, Ombe Kuma Hono, send your Mukum Nipapano. Now, me can say, a minimum bomutim pop within the party, Nanya, was a major propaganda. Let's be serious on this matter. So, dear Kosuno, at the end of the day, no, it will take another decade because whether you like it or not, leadership, no, it's about JBA or more vote of no confidence in it. I will tell you why I'm saying this.
A bit of propaganda.
No. I'll tell you why I'm saying this.
Really there. Now,
I will tell you why I'm saying this. Look, whether you like it or not, Sanko Foya or Matu Abamomo, they have 4 years to be national executives. so what you say let's even assume say omo I and to me I mean omo to me and renew on mandate whether you like it or not after sa congress where I call elected flag bearer ebiemu no I am sure and I'm clear in my mind and na Akufo Adom kasa uncontested him that one I'm sure jere dia omo catch him so 100 years something be could be mu there I don't have a problem but say we another bunch of leaders
Fesi
who with information there
Fesi
medicine
the MPP for you see the party is not accommodating again Fesi
medicine
oh mama can be enjoy these are Fesi
medicine
Fesi MPP
party again asem
ma ye try ho aba na
again asem o mahene
ye try ho aba me back ye ba ye be kasa ye try ho aba for 1 city 2 city 5 city 10 city mo dey bring yadamasi e kusu kai mo se hia paint cement enchansen ntade mpaboa oil emo ene de kaka wina ntuntuma do de spray ntuntuma do nyina ihia ne nyina bi na e de akoma afei aboatan edo no so no ihia bi na doctor fo be bom afiri ha akọ na yakotena panda be de no na sabi ne ahwe se de be tutu nyama ho ansana etimi aba ti yakoso hwe manim se mbokọ yemo nana abrefo said the obey candifo no ewo ema a wombo homoden wo television so no akansi a eba so nyame adme fiada we ebc mi if you na oche de ni fiada na ewo National Theatre no the text message line now they kono 1406 assembly say TAG na o space na the D4 asho na they call 1406. Some of your text messages about if they are struggling for power in NDC it is normal, but if it happens in MPP, it is a disgrace. Onyamiehu, Stephen, Wakaswa, Anade, Abba. From Ousu Obechim, good morning. Please wish Samuel Ousu Amanfo, Slim Biggie. Okay, thank you. Roll it up. And then this one says that, okay, listen. Tell Nanaya that I have voted 15 times for her. We are grateful. And Nanaya, PURC is not helping consumers at all in this country. All they know is to accept any increment in utility price when people are suffering. They should give us a break. Gondona or Tamale, the High Court judge who sentenced the said DC has really demonstrated that no politician is bigger than, be it NDC or MPP is above the law. A great lesson indeed. Commanders Bedu Seshia Safran. NHIS has not paid us for the past 10 months. What is happening? We are appealing to the government to do something. TK and Adom TV. Good. Ibrahim from Pristia. Jomoro District Library and other offices are in blackout for the past 3 months due to ECG disconnection, while the assembly itself is owing and DCD is not saying anything. Why? Akawa half a sin. I want the NDC man on the show, NDC all the way to 2016. Nanaya, I'm a civilian employee of Ghana Police Service and my gross salary is 300 Ghana cedi. Follow up for us. Mark from Bolga. Morning. Ask the NDC MB why some teachers have not been paid. This message is for you. Salary from September 2014. It comes with a gross, so that's what it keeps popping up for the past 1 week. I'm called Okain, so we'll do that. Opposition MPP is politically bankrupt. Ghanaians can only risk their livelihood should they give their mandate to these desperate power hunters. Alaji Willie P. Wenfiekuma. Joe from Shomai, why are you interested in MPP issues more than national issues? Okay, Joe, thank you. So that's just about it, your opinion. 1760, another text message. No? Abraham. Honorable Fanyama can quickly encourage PURC and quickly
draw conclusion.
Draw.
My mama yan party for no. Obianka na comment ni yemi de. Party sem apre na edu. The sebio ego atopen no bia apede ozi party ni. Yenyim direction a party no oracle. When it gets to the election of the flag bearer, I'll be in the yen kunyin nanado dankwa yami ya duma party for to do nara waji to me the on nosy can ɔwom dɛ odubi a ebinum enye yɛn national chairman na general secretary yɛ adwen wɔn anamontu bi ɔwɔtu but there's no way a obi betum waka fa apam wɔ beebi dɛ wo bebutu na kwabene Japan ana Paul Afoko ɔman emi kwamra mete there's no way sɛ nyimpa ɔbɛn na do ɔbɛn ho no the me nyimpa preko na no group of persons in this party can ever conceive any idea that we impeach Kwabene Japan. Never. I would never support it. And I don't think well-meaning party members would say that because certain people disagree with Kwabene Japan and Paul Afoko onunti Sebio will be impeached one. And two, to conclude on this one. So I am pade yenim penyimfre being wo abrochimem oye Queen Elizabeth Nukrum ho wopede wo share party mpanyimfo bi na binum epede sebio wan wo ye Jamie nso a I condemn it. That is not what we need as a party. You may disagree with them. They may take certain steps if feel that it is not helping the party. We can address it. After all, anytime I have had the opportunity of attending NEC meetings in Penny Basan. Oh yeah, lively. Tension about. Na abafom. Eventually, into my painful imponent na a decision has been taken. Into more biara and it is not in the interest of even Nana Akufo-Addo. They want to show certain people where the power lies. Okay. But at the same time, let us take some of these extremist views as isolated cases. It doesn't represent the views of the majority of the party people there. I don't think that it will happen. Right. Now we come to PURC. Statements are PURC for we issue with the Sebio Ghana Water Company is it? Wombo wasn't Ghana Water Company. Wombo wasn't 4%. I mean, very ironic. Adom of Frama Gruzibi Yenim Wokroma. Is American Abbey, Yenim Wokroma. There, and which are ye womb wa Ghana han ECG, Electricity Company of Ghana. One incompetence, okahu. One mismanagement, okahu. One indecision, kahu. In a power supply, ni baby, onkoye. Omain ebia empede baka, but yet ye kasa Badwam and yaraze. Yen juntum de people do illegal connections in Ghana. Thank you. Better to muso de, and you buy a Jones de prepaid meter ya or ya. Ente Omampin Kufona Bredo. Easy for making case they will introduce them rubber ya why excusing them for pieces a cow. Into them rubber ya. Able to make nature when you scours I replace one obsolete machines and all that. The purpose of it has been defeated because prepaid Nagasasu connection and now him Medasi. In the ECG, I mean Mbrana Mukosuyen, me engineer. The question is, in this era of technology, Electricity Company of Ghana, from the management, the board, to all their technicians and engineers, what have they done? What have they done to address that issue where prepaid meter no amount for temper? One can say one staff. Oman why was staff? What one crofo? Emma what temper with prepaid meter? Of course, not all of them. There are certainly Fabia Mensa.
That is very correct.
And situations on your one can say what staff people temper. In this modern age of technology. Or yasifim. 2, illegal connection. Okodara were many moon. What steps are they taking to address it? Then 3, political oversight and supervision. I am one of the few people the issue of insulating public or state institutions from political pressure na political interference, I feel strongly there that is being misconstrued. People are using state institutional independence to cover their incompetence. There, Erikoma was a interference. As a sector minister,
you can't even go.
Into Mungo. I didn't okwacho. Onkoye. ECG workers are well paid. What is the government doing to sit with the engineers and let them address, because the waste alone, we've not been able to quantify. The last time one ECG for Wabakawa was it, waste was around 20%. When waste is part of your cost and you let somebody bear the burden, isn't it repugnant to good conscience?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I want to say waste no, a juma no idea should do no. Power na at that time was almost 20%, and I doubt it. Perhaps it's more than 20%. Going waste, and some illegal connections in onye nkofu what power now won't check on. Also another category of waste. Ni na asanyaba na se nkofu ntua. So at ECG level, one more modo. At the political level, the minister, in fact, cabinet must take it up and make sure that look, the money, because last year, a sixth match, Oman Payne address, he raised this issue of illegal connection. So what has the government done to address this?
Okay.
Now, Yaba, Ghana for single spine here across three, petroleum prices across three, what two petrol, what two diesel. If utility, oil, electricity, if you man, today, cumulatively, they've done more than 50%. Ghana who paid more than what? Dollar no so, or many modo, in the CD, of the phone. Inti, unzamano boso yazen. Unzamano bodawa or yazen. About turn into me to school fees. About turn into me to rent. About turn into me shawamba. Mo wonzi eziban papa, because health insurance na di nyara on yejuma. Then you increase utility. Them I care for you aben on here. Better Ghana on here.
Socialist party. They care for the vulnerable.
Come on.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Come on.
To start with,
the question is,
why mo?
You bit comments now. I care for the people, better Ghana, advanced in the midst of all these good, nice adjectives. Very
well. Oma hine me da ase bebre. Answer na me cop PUR since semono. Ohu ye betena ha ansam a ye kan bia nya se de ye de ana de ye wo de enti na wo kan. And I don't believe in a situation say political party be assemble ayobi efi asem. They don't live in isolation. Your mind asem. As a boni bisi we NDC mu a ye betena ka amamanfo ehu se the NDC aye no enye ma ye nu ye ho sesa free se suban ne ho. That is the essence of this discussion. At the end of the day, no, Ghana for 8 years. It is NDC for the years I deal with. A Badwam no, sign a Ghana for no, and a year MP before, you're more home buying free so. It's serving as a deterrent to other political parties. So I will encourage you, provided say as someone more can no correct. Of course, there are people that are more out there press now, more go and man for any say unnecessarily. But provided the work can no correct. Don't be cajoled into that kind of fear. And now I say, man, you say, me can't say same way na ebinim hu so. No, for me, it's highly unacceptable. Highly unacceptable. Say, MPP need to meet Bonnie Yonko MPP need posse obetima kokunu. Now we are NDC ni now to we are and that is the seriousness of the matter. That is the seriousness of the matter. Thank you. So what I say. So be to me fat when him not the second year they channel or catch now say me am when I'm there channel. Now that's the seriousness of the matter. So within an internal party politics, not same way to me babonte. Yes, you condemn me. Na yenye say obi fi asamti yen cancer dia. It's a serious matter. More so. Time for condemn or contest our election. We saw what happens. Elections, I mean issues about say he's coming from the northern part of the country and that the MPP is a northern, an account party or all that. In the way no, what I say, I was a party in cooperating with him. Mumuso ampa party no enya can for party anybody at all can lead the party so as anybody at all can lead and afford ability party no mo hwe nyina cooperative with him but if we continue to see what we are seeing you are vindicating those people who are saying so they don't want any other person to come and lead them than Abia Akanfo. Oh, no. So what I say. So for me, let us not treat it as a trivial matter at all. It's a very important matter. To the extent say political parties in some oba, ni enfa court, yes, a disciplinary committee, ni enfa ni who say in broadly like ya train granted chasing go for. It's a serious matter. Let's not joke with it.
Okay.
You enfa non trenching.
All right.
Now PURC.
Jinsu no man. Jinsu no man. Jinsu no man. No man Sudaman.
It's intimidating me.
One kasa one.
Jinsu no. Clear intimidation. We're on television. Clear intimidation.
What we giving you water?
Clear intimidation. I am not going to answer it. Me to make kasa inti. Who intimidate me? On PURC, the GDA say. Yeah, the utilities no I am on so much. It's about time you can say aye.
Okay.
So what you say. Okay. Sometimes some program na topics be say I feel highly uncomfortable. Because you don't expect me to say I'm happy because you're too and Kania boom. I'm happy because fuel boa akosoro. I'm happy because bibi boa akosoro. I can certainly not be happy. But you decide we are man some people know why NDC you be justify why we shouldn't pay the increment. Say NDC sooner why people justify why it is not necessary to pay the increment in the it's about time me GDS say we any kwan say ye dey amanyosem. Now I agree with anybody because say here services in mum there I was so improve upon it. Now ye tria increment because of my oh, there was a time now automatic adjustment review formula. Na any adwuma community ye. And that's some MPP for people including MPP for kan. Then na esra mo se mamuntum yekoye campaign yekoye elections ti na mo gyae na formula na nya adwuma na apale apa bedu sa amre we na mo de ni nyina ebre yam atua. I hope you heard some of these discussions. So what I say it is not born out of any other malice, except of course, Sayenyankasa Ghana for Yajatum say, your free be automatic adjustment review formula or mechanism, and no quarterly be as and when necessary. And what's a review price no? Now, yet to me, it just a beya. Look, we are only postponing it. We are only because that is what we have all accepted. Men can say. Yeah, to mune hemede na because mitua bi so I say for me enya dia was say ye incite people against the government now let us allow institutions to do their work obi fini man be catch the Ghana for say we need strong institutions in this country. For me I do not want us to push this thing into the political arena at all. Aban bia ni hwa aban ni desa ya to name abom na and then name man for ni ya why most especially President Osawo another opportunity to contest again. For me, let's take politics out of
some of your text messages are Abba Kenoto Omoe. Some of your text messages are Abba Jibre na Menken Kaima. As we wait to read your text messages, Obetimi Afre near rapport upon 0302 211 up to 4. You better super septic for us. Na yada lucky here about 4 and so as you didn't come up P. Say you want to be a part of the discussion as we wrap up. 0302 211 The government should increase the price of cocoa. My greetings to Osgood, Mr. Akom Ima from Tadi, and Tony Good, Wa Radio, Achao, Upper West Radio, and all the problems in MPP now should be blamed on Nanette's camp. Abu Bright from Wa Amayene. Farmers are in dire need of money, their own earned money, such as bonus on their cocoa sales, for the maintenance of farms and payment of wards, school fees. Government doesn't care. What should the cocoa farmer do now? And this one says, Alan is the best for MPP come 2016. Abu Bright. And let the NDC bear in mind that Ghanaians are going to consider the poor and bad governance they are offering to vote them out come 2016. we were Sefi Asafo and government should deduct a percentage of MPs' common fund to assist members to also develop their areas from Honorable Idrisu Bawa. And please tell Wasa Menfi East MP Bedu Echampon to give us water at Wasa Kropon. 1 month no water. Why? Biggie Kropon. And don't mind that propaganda man. Do you fear some Eja da Obuasi NDC party? Eja da Obuasi NDC party num gazebo Bawa Obuasi. Okay, all right. So that's just the matter.
Let me also make this statement. I mean, you and say, my buying when I may complaining about me rules. I'm not only complaining. Behind the scene, what you do, I am not constituent, Maybe says, yeah, one way now, your opportunity, be no one can answer because you are not doing anything about it. So you only get the opportunity to communicate to them. So this is what is in place. It's not necessarily about complaining about the rules. So
wrap up,
that one is not a complaint at all.
Wrap up. Maybe no wrap up. Yes, wrap up.
Maybe they mean wrap up.
And all wrap up. Wrap up.
Why? I don't know. What should I know?
Wrap up.
May I expect the 2015 budget here, which is being drafted under the supervision of IMF.
Wow. Budget.
Yes.
This is not propaganda.
This is not propaganda. Oh, look at the disciplined young man. Look at me.
young man.
Young man. Oh, the MPP are some. Oh, the PR say, oh, my hand.
No, but
yes, no, yes,
but you're showing your bias because.
So can I talk?
Yeah, talk.
Abasama. Oh, my. 2015 budget is being drafted under the supervision and direction of the IMF. Why do I say so?
Clear misleading.
I say so because
clear misleading.
Aben Wahuchim, as a result of mismanagement, as a result of its inability to identify priority areas of the economy or the winning scar was a question. On the IMF, the conditionalities are. Sanya conditionalities being better. In the Deputy Minister of Finance, or remember out no back in fact, conditionalities now IMF Zabano, they don't be easy. But there are conditionalities that already will meet. And the more conditionalities to be factored into the 2015 budget.
Right.
Into no Sabemu is supposed to have competent people to manage affairs. What's now? Mugumeni mas nende broyi no ba catch the yewazi them yeyi.
All right. Okay.
We going mas. They don't deserve amen. The 2016 Yame Adoma. Ghana fu.
Oh, bonka so.
Wabama. No, 2016 Yame Adoma. 2016 Yankupon Yadoma. Aben Papa Baba. Because so far they don't have a single 6 years in office. There's no single policy intervention program they've been able to implement successfully.
I like your passion, I like your care, I like your energy out there discussing.
I like your there is no single policy intervention program wait why implement successfully. SADA has failed. Yes, youth enterprise support program was it? What was support to young entrepreneurs? It has not even come to Parliament. It's illegal.
Okay.
What support one food soldiers, which is wrong. Yes, program. Instead of using AGI,
I will refuse to follow you there.
I want to debate you. Instead of using AGI to implement the youth enterprise support program, they have totally ignored the private sector.
The jury should disregard this one.
Why are you not involved in the private sector?
Thank you. But why are you? Your end bit comments and you've done well. You've impressed me. Thank you. So you are very nationalistic.
Has he ever been objective?
Oh, I have a difficulty in sometimes because
sure, but I raise issue at ECG
That
you impressed me. That impressed me.
That has impressed you. Saying, say, IMF and more budget.
But he's an honorable member of parliament.
Why did you? I am a member of the finance committee.
That's it.
You are. That is not true.
But he's an honorable member of
So this one has nothing to do with the committee. It has nothing
You
to do
cannot
with
say
that
they're
we
part
know.
of finance committee.
It's
not
true. That put on record. This
it's
one,
on record that they brought some conditionality.
Please.
Please. But why did they come? No.
But
you want to mislead. Well, look at.
You have to be
You want to
tolerant.
blackmail me.
Please.
You are.
Oh, please. You be tolerant. Listen.
With tolerance. Say, our finance committee. Mama Kasa finance committee. Mama finance committee are some show.
This guy, the level of tolerance is too much.
I'm grateful for your presentation last week. Very grateful for that.
When they threaten you, you take
clearly we are on. Medasi pass so jibre o share titu nana okuru kata new akrade hene etia mu nyina kama ana honorable my gizo original that about oh wonder baby yeko